50 Hz low cut mean?
I have no idea what that means. Hello and welcome to another gadget, another bit of tech. We have been sent from Moman.
Not Mormon.
Not Mormon, these are Moman. We've been sent a pair of wireless microphones with a transmitter. They're digital, 2.4 gigahertz. You get one trigger and two wireless microphones. It's a Moman C1X. Okay, that's what you get given. It's in a box. You want to take it out and have a look, see what's in the box? I'm going to try and read from my phone because we're actually out. We're on holiday. We're in Devon at the moment. Can you believe it, in Devon? But we're not doing any videoing. I'm literally just doing these couple of reviews. We've got a party tomorrow and then we've got to drive back. So in the box, you should get a nice little case. Fancy little case, which is really, really nice. Oh, and they're upside down. So nearly on the floor. You get two small transmitters. I'm actually recording at the moment on the Rode Mic Go 2. The Rode Mic Go 2, which is round my neck at the moment, is £220. These retail at 109, I think they are, on Amazon. And you get a receiver, so you get two transmitter receiver, and inside these little packets, which you can open them if you want, babe.
I think it's just all the cables.
We're going to need some cables anyway, aren't we? So inside there, we're going to get a couple of wind muffs, which is really good. It looks like you get two lavalier mics. You get a charger for all of them. You get a USB. You get a plug, a 3.5 jack plug to go into your recording device, obviously like the camera that I'm looking at. So you get all the leads. They say
these are all the little.
That's the little lavalier kit, and there's a pin there. Yep, there's a little pin there. I'm not sure what the pin's for. It might be to take an SD card. I'll have to have a look. Two muffs and two lavalier thingies. Yep. We probably won't be using them at the moment.
What are these?
They're the lavalier clips. Yep. So that's okay. That's one little bit.
Hold on.
They reckon they work 50 meters, 2.5 gigahertz mono stereo mode. So we've got a mono and stereo mode on them. I think the button on the side, I'll have to have a little bit of look, but all I want to do is a bit of a range test and show you how good they sound, to be honest. Yeah, that's all your USB leads. So you've got your 3.5 jacks, and I'm going to be needing that one to plug it into the camera. And these are your charging leads. So you get one USB charger with 3 USB-C ports on it, which is pretty good, so you can charge all 3 of them at the same time. And we are standing in the middle of a wild grass field at the moment, pretty random.
I keep thinking that things are biting my legs, but it's not.
It's not, it's the grass touching your leg, isn't it? Yeah, these are supposed to work pretty well. They've got a DSP, Delivery Superior Sound with DSP Tech, 180 Hertz. Does it actually mean anything to you? Because it means nothing to me. You know me, I'm not a very technical person.
8 hours.
So they work for 8 hours. Yeah, they reckon they'll work for 8 hours. 3-in-1 charging cables, which I've shown you. That's pretty good, isn't it? They automatically link.
And hold on, 1.5 hours for a full charge.
1.5 hours for a full charge. Yeah.
That's not too bad.
That charges pretty quickly, doesn't it? It's got a 4-level gain control. Again, I'm not into all the gain and stuff. I literally switch these things on and I talk. I don't do anything with them. I'm not very tech at all when it comes to things like this.
Anything that can keep up with you talking.
I know, anything that can keep up with me talking, it's got to work. So yeah, we're going to do a bit of a range test. They reckon they'll work up to 50 meters. So I've got the Rode Mic on. I'm going to have the Rode Mic and I'm going to get Denise to swap it over to the other one. From the camera, I'm going to leave her here and I'm going to walk up the field a bit and I'm going to walk away from you, facing away, and see if they cut out. And then I'll turn around and I'll do some talking and then I'll come back and just to see, because we can't tell whether they're cutting out because we can't hear it and record at the same time. We'll record, you know what I mean. But I'm going to do a bit of a test on them and see what they sound like between this and the other one. So bear with me for a moment. I'll switch them on, plug them in, and yeah, we'll give it a go. I'm going to leave the camera running for a moment while I plug all this in. So you've got an input and an output. You've actually got microphone socket on the back here as well, so you can probably hear the sound. So if I'd have brought some microphones with me, that would have been really cool. So I'm going to plug this in. It's actually got a little picture on the top for the microphone. On the top of this, I'll do some screenshots and show you what it looks like. And on the back of it, it's got the camera, so it just plugs in the back. So basically, you'll take that red one out of there, and then you'll plug this one in.
Okay.
Okay. We've got an on and off, and we've got an A and B button on the side. Yeah, it goes in that bit there. We've got an MS button on the side. We've got a USB-C port as well for charging, and they are all charged. I've already really charged them up. So I take it. I'm going to press that one to turn it on. Blue light's coming on at the moment. That is now flashing, and if I turn on the transmitter, which is the same. It's got a mic socket on the side as well. So you can actually use a lavalier mic, a USB-C charger and a power on-off button. And you get these little muffs, and I'm going to put the muff on it the same as I've got on my Rode mic as well. So it's just a push-in design. Right, I'm going to clip that one on my neck, power it on. I'm going to switch the power on. I should get a flashing light. So I've got a blue flashing light, and they've now both stopped. I've got a blue flashing light on them both, which must mean they are working. I'm going to clip it on my neck in the same place as the other one. So I've got them literally both next to each other, and I'm going to leave this on the top of the camera, plugged on there. So all Denise has got is the end of this. She'll unplug one and plug this one in.
Just wear it on the side there.
And it'll just pull that one out and push that one in. Okay. Let's see if this works.
How will I know when I'm doing that?
Right, I'm gonna first of all, I'm gonna change it now. So bear with me. I'm gonna unplug this one. And I've plugged the other one in. Now I should be able to go over to my menu, and I should be able to see my screen menu, which I can't at the moment. Let me just have a look and see if I can see my screen menu. I'm just playing with the buttons, bear with me. Or fall down the hill even. Right, I nearly fell over the mic, over the camera then. But yeah, the Rode one is now unplugged. This is the red Rode one. And I'm gonna go for a walk. At the moment, I'm now talking through the Moman. It's not a Mormon, is it? It's a Moman. I'm talking through the Moman mic, which is this one. There's a sound. I don't know if it sounds any different to the one I was on before. No, both exactly the same. They both got the same tappability. That's the difference. So I'm going to go for a walk up there. I'm going to go up a little way. It says 50 metres, but I don't think I'm going to get 50 metres, but I'm going to go up as far as I can because I've only got my appropriate walking shoes on, which means I won't be going far before I get bitten. And the camera's now leaning.
If you think about it, 100 metres is the straight length of the running track. So that is less than 100 metres. 50 metres is the length of an Olympic swimming pool.
Right, I'm going up there. I'm going to walk away from you. I won't know whether it cuts out or not. I'll just do a literal straight test. I'll walk up so far because there's only so far you want to walk away from the camera anyway, and just to tell me. But you'll know the volume difference and know what the sound's like, and whether there's any difference between this one and the Rode one that I was just talking to. So I'm going to go up there and then I'll get Denise to change them over.
50 strides.
50 strides. Outside, and I'm doing another range test on this microphone, because when I did my range test and when we were out in that field, I walked away from the mic and it cut out. So I contacted Moman and asked them, you know, I wasn't very impressed with the fact that the microphone actually cut out as I walked away from it and I couldn't hear anything. And even when I turned around, you know, sort of 50 paces away, and it still wasn't recording very well. So I was really quite disappointed by how poor it worked, and their reply to me was, give it another go, please try it again, but this time just use the actual Moman mic and don't use the Rode mic next to it, because the Rode mic and the two mics next to each other, as close as I had them, could have been causing some interference, because even the Rode mic wasn't working to its best of ability like it normally should do. So I'm going to give this another test. I'm going to set the camera down in my local park, and I'm just going to walk away from it and see again if it actually works. So this is a retest of the test that I tried already. So yeah, when I get 2 minutes and everyone's not around, so no one runs off with my camera, I'll walk away and see how well it works. Right, so I'm going to set the camera down on this bench and I'm going to walk over to the bridge over there, which is quite a distance off, and the camera's out of sight, so hopefully it'll be okay. Right, I'm going to start counting as well. I'm going to count as I walk away, just to show you if it's working when I'm walking away. So 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I'm about 15 paces away at the moment, so I just want to see if that works at 15 paces. And I'm going to carry 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30, on the bridge. I'm standing by the bridge at the moment, so you can see me, and I've left you right down there on that little bench over there, and I'm just going to walk across the bridge a bit further just to see if you can hear me when I'm walking sideways. And I've got the other camera in my hand as well, just so that you can see it. I've got to keep an eye on making sure people don't run off my camera. So I'm actually on the bridge at the moment. Hopefully you can hear me, and the volume's still working all right. So I'm going to walk back to the camera now, because I don't like leaving it there for too long. I'm going to walk back towards the camera, and I'm just going to say the alphabet as I walk back, so you can see if it comes in as I get closer and closer. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So hopefully that concludes the fact whether it works or whether it doesn't. And yeah, I'm going to flick back over to me, where I was in the future, in the past. No, in the past. This is the future. Yeah, I'm going to go back to the past, and anything I have to say, you'll hear from it then. All my words are tied up. I'm not very good at this reviewing lark, really, am I? And it's hot and sticky, and I'm conscious that I'm not doing anything landscape photography like. Crazy, isn't it? Right, back to me in the past. Right, so
when I swapped the things over,
when you swap the things over, come over here so they can hear. Right, this also comes with a second one, and we're just going to we'll do this quickly. We're going to switch the second one on, and this has got no cover on it. We're just going to plop that on there. Okay, go for it.
So when I was swapping the things over, you know the green bit that goes up and down?
On the side of the road one, yeah.
Yeah, it was going up and down on the road one, even when I had the other one
Yeah,
plugged in.
because I'm still transmitting.
That's all right.
I'm still transmitting to the road. See, on the back of the road one,
I was going to ring you and say...
This is what I want to try and explain. On the back of the road one, you get these displays. So you can see on the back there, and Denise was saying that she could still see the green line going up and down, even though I was all the way back up there, which must mean that was working and transmitting. Whereas on the back of this one, there are actually no displays. You just get a little blue button. So there is a slight difference, and that is probably what you pay for when you buy these sort of things. I mean, Rode is £230 for the set, and I'm trying to put them on the top of my camera at the moment, sorry. £230 for the set. There's a little bit of difference in the price. But if these work and the quality and the sound, and all I'm interested in really is to know whether it's recording and not recording, and if they're working, that's all I really want to know. And that was quite a distance up there. I said that's about as far as I'd ever walk away from the camera, isn't it? So, yeah, happy? It's good, isn't it? I'm doing a mic test and I never shut up, and that's what she's laughing at. Right, we're definitely going. Yeah, I'll catch up with you on the computer, and I'll plug them into the computer and see what comes up on the screen, and I'll just carry on the other half once I've listened to what you've been listening to. Okay?
Okay.
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 Bye.
Bye.